Imagine stepping outside a spaceship, and instead of suffocating, you take a deep breath of fresh air. No bulky helmet, no oxygen tank. Just you, floating in space, breathing. But wait, what would really happen if space had an atmosphere we could breathe? Would it make space travel easier? Or would it completely destroy the universe as we know it? Let's find out. Before we dive in, what's the first thing you would do if you could breathe in space? Comment below, I'm really curious. And don't forget to click that subscribe button and click that bell icon too. Okay, so first, what happens to our bodies? Breathing is solved. Great. No more suffocating in the vacuum. But here's the twist, your body still has to deal with two huge problems, microgravity and radiation. Without gravity, your bones lose about 1% of their density every month, and muscles shrink too. Your blood and fluids rush upward, giving you a puffy face and even blurring your vision. And radiation? Without Earth's magnetic field, cosmic rays bombard your body, raising cancer risk. So even if you could breathe freely, space would still be brutal for your health. Breathing isn't the hardest part, it's surviving everything else. So tell me, if you had the chance, would you still risk living out there, knowing your body would slowly fall apart? Now, let's think about technology. If space had air, no one would need bulky suits or heavy oxygen tanks. Spacecraft could have open decks. You could literally go for a walk in space. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the catch, air means drag. Every satellite and space station would slow down and fall out of orbit, just like a plane without engines. Rockets would also need to be redesigned. Right now, rockets are made for vacuum. With air everywhere, they'd act more like hypersonic jets, constantly fighting resistance. Space travel might actually become harder, not easier. Would you rather explore space like a scuba diver floating in the ocean, or like a pilot flying through endless skies? Here's where it gets wild. A breathable space would completely rewrite the rules of the universe. Planets and moons would slowly spiral toward their stars, dragged down by the surrounding gas. The night sky would never look black again. Sunlight would scatter in the air, turning the whole cosmos into a permanent glowing haze, like Earth's blue sky. Even crazier, you could actually hear sounds in space. Imagine listening to the rumble of the sun or the roar of Jupiter's storms echoing across the solar system. But here's the problem. Stars, galaxies, even orbits, all of them rely on the vacuum of space. Without it, the universe wouldn't be stable. If space had an atmosphere, the cosmos as we know it might not even exist. Would you give up the stars, the black void, and the Milky Way's beauty, just to be able to breathe out there? So, if space had air, yes, you could breathe. But you'd also lose gravity's balance, orbital stability, and even the starry night sky. The vacuum may be deadly, but it's also the reason our universe works. Maybe the real miracle isn't what would happen if space had air, but the fact that our planet has just the right atmosphere to make life possible in the first place. If you could change one thing about space to make it more human-friendly, what would it be? Let us know, we'll be reading every comment. By the way, if you're hungry for more space stories and the latest cosmic updates, check out astrodrive.fun. We're always posting fresh discoveries, wild what-ifs, and everything you need to stay in sync with the universe.